What it do? Yo, man. Listen. Patch notes, PogChamp, patch notes, PogChamp. Let's get right into it. This time, I will have a new approach to the patch notes. As you know, in my last one, I did champion the RNG change a lot. I was saying it's a very good thing. It was a net positive. And on paper, it is a net positive. However, the implementation of it was not done as well as it could have been, which led to a lot of community dissatisfaction with the change. So this patch notes and going further, I will be cautiously optimistic whenever I see something good. Instead of being like, this is an objective good, it's like I'll be like, hey, this change seems good. Let's wait until it hits the live service. That being said, let's start the patch notes. These are from Ratatosk's Discord posts. I will be talking about them. These are available to everybody on, in the game who have access to Discord. So, the first one, patch 1.23, special Thanksgiving event, Pariah Nexus, starts on November 24th. This is, for those of you who do play tabletop, Pariah Nexus was an expansion, so it is pretty cute to see. It's a Crusade section. I like this. New Battle Pass season featuring Isabella. Isabella is an extremely good character. This is valuable, especially if you do not have her, and if you are a new player and you, for some reason, haven't bought the Isabella offer. This is a very valuable character for legendary release events. New Path of Ascension event, Unlock Holland, starts on November 17. Holland sounds like Tom Holland, haha, funny. But Path of Ascension, this is a Gene Stealer cult thing. We are getting a new Gene Stealer cult character on November 17. This is pretty good. New Incursion event featuring the Broadside Battlesuit on December 2nd. Broadside is a heavier battlesuit for the Tau. We are getting a new Machine of War, which is pretty awesome. A Training Rush home screen event starts on December 2nd. I don't know what this is. The time limit Blessed Requisition Karn Squad starts on December 2nd. I don't know what this is. Karn returns with the For the Skull Throne event starting on December 8th. I love this. I think Karn is a very good character, especially for Ragnar Blackmane comps, so I am excited to see this. Now, new stuff. Okay, this is explaining what I want to see. Okay. Pariah Nexus event. Gear up for a week-long Thanksgiving celebration featuring Gida of the Adeptus Mechanicus. In this event, your characters for Adeptus Mechanicus, Sisters, Astra Militarum, Ultramarines will battle against Relentless Wave of Necrons in the new twist on survival mode. Okay. Collect crates. Okay, so this is a survival event, very similar to the Titus and Ascor ones. However, we are getting Gida. This is extremely useful, especially for the people who don't have Gida. I like this survival event, makes it so characters are accessible to newer players. I like this. This seems good. Offer a mix of free and paid offers. It is what it is. New features, Blessed Requisitions. I don't know what this is. Blessed Requisitions are time-limited special requisitions that drop only characters or shards. That's good. No orbs. We like those. Featuring a select set with significantly higher rates for both shards and full unlocks. That's good. The Mercy system also activates earlier with standard requisitions. That's pretty cool. Or earlier than with standard requisition. Okay. A used Blessed Requisition orders or Blackstone earn progress towards requisition milestones. Standard. Okay. So essentially, this is going to give progress towards the normal requisition milestones. And I'm guessing maybe because this is an event, we'll get more. So it'll be easier to gain progress towards requisition milestones compared to just doing it normally. First installment, Karn Squad Requisition, runs for December 2nd to December 8th, so it's not that long. Features some of the most essential characters for the upcoming Skull Throne event. Interesting. Mogan Ra, that's a good character. He did get power creep. Macer, I don't really love him. Brevas is a good character. Calandis is a good character. Vindicta, Emospec, they're okay. So the Blessed Requisition seems interesting. The ability to have a significantly higher rate to get characters and shards is nice. I'm excited to see what this actually turns out. Training Rush home screen event, December 2nd to December 7th. Okay, so it's like essentially the same time. We are getting a lot on December. I like this. Boost your progress with triple XP for all your characters in every battle mode for the duration of this event. Now, I don't want to be too negative. However, the amount of XP we get is so little that even if you triple it, it's still going to be little. Even if you like multiply it by 10, I mean, then it will be reasonable. I mean, more XP is always good. It's a net positive to have more XP. It's just the base XP amounts are so small that tripling it is really not going to make that much of a difference. Earn blessed requisition orders, coins, and XP tomes as you reach event milestones. Depending on how easy it is to reach event milestones, this might be extremely good. This might be extremely underwhelming. This might just be average. So I don't know how to feel about this yet, until we see the event. For every enemy unit you defeat in battle, excluding summons, you gain 1 training point. These points go directly towards event's reward progress bar. Raiding battles grants the same number of training points as playing manually. Very interesting. I do wonder how this is actually going to play out, because certain campaign missions have significantly higher enemies compared to other campaign missions. And maybe like if you raid, if it gives you a set amount, or if you raid, if it's going to give you like, oh, there are 10 enemies, so I'm going to give you 10 extra progress. So if I'm taking this at face value, this seems like a good decision to make it so raiding is going to give you the same progress. I just want to see it. This new type of event appears above the missions button in home screen. Okay, so it is going to appear towards the bottom right, but not like exactly there. So I'm okay with this. I am cautiously optimistic for all of this. I like events. Events are a good way to get resources. I am excited for all of this. More new stuff. New Battle Pass season, Isabella, we know this. New collectible character, Gene Colts, Holland. The Biophages, unlockable November. Tyranids, Parasite of Mortrex, unlockable in the Epic Battle Pass season. Interesting. Okay, so we're getting the Parasite of Mortrex, the 5th NID, finally. That's exciting. New Guild Wars season, November 23rd, that's cool. New incursion event starting December 2nd with a new unlockable Machine of War. Tau Empire Broadside Battlesuit. New campaign battle, Mirror Elite Same Han Part 5. Finally, finally we complete the campaign. I like it. Upcoming Tournament Arena. November 11th Faction War rule set. People seem to like this. I'm indifferent to it. Like, I don't hate it. I don't love it. So this seems good according to what I hear you guys say. Tyranids enter the fray as a playable faction. That's pretty cool. Oh, Faction War. That makes sense. We're getting the 5th NID. That's cool. Exclusive for this event, unlockable Tyranids are joined by Gene called Patriarch. Okay. So the event, it's going to be 4 NIDs we have right now plus the Patriarch. And then next month, we're getting the Parasite. The Parasite is coming on December. Okay. There's still a little bit to December, the release of Parasite of Mortrex, but that's cool. All factions except Blood Angels and Gene Colts are now playable. Makes sense because of the fact that both factions will only have 3 characters total. And it appears that you really want 4 characters because of like how Tyranids are treated. Okay. Battle Pass Season 27 includes only 1 tournament arena event due to high number of concurring events. This is good. There are a lot of events and it will be extremely overwhelming. A lot of people have been complaining about like how many events there are and whatnot. So this is cool. An upcoming legendary event, Karn the Betrayer. Unlockable for Skull Throne event, December 8th. This is cool. You should try it. Like, if you're a newer player, you really shouldn't worry about this. This is like more of an mid to end game activity. So don't feel bad if you don't unlock him. He will have a third event, I'm pretty sure. So it's pretty cool. Upcoming quests. Zybia, Magus on no. Okay, whoa. Zybia, Magus on November return as Astra Militarum as allies. Hey, Astra Militarum as allies. This might seem weird to some of you. However, this is a mechanic called Brood Brothers on tabletop. So I like this. Like, as much as flack as I give Snowprint, they are extremely good at doing like the feel of 40k, like the flavor from the tabletop to the game. So credit where it's due. Titus on December 2nd with all Imperials excluding Astra Militarum, Sisters, and Mechanicus. That's weird. It is what it is. Added 4 new Onslaught tiers. That's good. Like, it's a net positive. More Onslaught is nice. Improvements. You can do requisitions 10s by partially paying with requisition orders and filling the rest with Blackstone. This is just a minor quality of life upgrade. Remember, because it's like, oh, the game's like, oh, you have like 7 requisitions, let me offer you 3 requisitions for X amount of Blackstone. And this just takes a step away from it, so it's fine. This applies both for normal and blessed requisitions. Again, I need to see the blessed requisitions, I need to see what they do to have a full opinion on this. Survival mode, healing power-up now also works on mechanical units. It should have been, that's good. You've taken steps to validate high scores, which will improve the integrity of the event. Leaderboards, integrity. I didn't know that was an issue. But okay, I don't know how I feel about. I mean, this seems like a net positive. Maybe like some shady things going on. I don't know. I don't know what the whole situation is. Maybe you all do, and I'm completely out of the loop. So if you know about it, just let me know in the comment section below, because I really have no idea what this is about. Guild War, it's just Guild War changes. You can just stop the video and read them. I'm not too excited about any of this. A new visual effect for applying marker light to an enemy unit. That's pretty cool. I like it. More visual effects, just making sure everything is visibly digestible. I like that. Added new effect icon for the Guild War building Warp Rift. It's cool. Again, same thing. Added a unit effect to the unit that is taunting the target of mind control Zabia. That's pretty cool. Stormcaller Nigel can now be used by selecting the target. Even Nigel has moved. For the target to be within 3 hexes. Previously, players need to manually move and then select the target. All characters can do this. The fact that Nigel couldn't was weird, but this is good. Clarified minor details in the following ability descriptions. Power Strip, this is Snapperika, now specifies that the extra hit while at full health is only for normal attacks. Quality of life, we take those. Floating Death Spore Mines, ability description from Keyver, as seen ability descriptions for Biowar, now specifies that the damage from floating death is unaffected by attacker modifiers like Doom Eldrion. That's good. I really appreciate the use of Eldrion as an example, because, you know, it's the most applicable buff in the game. Added normal attack, tappable keyword to Crusade of Wrath, High Marshal Hellbright, and Holy Dual Brother Jaeger. I like that more, because these changes, there have been a few changes the last patch and now this one, where the game is becoming more legible. It is easier to communicate information. It is easier to understand what's happening yourself, instead of just like having to hope and beg for a YouTuber to like cover everything and all the interactions and what everything is. This is good. Spiritual leader, goodness, now specifically mentioned that the decoys need to be adjacent to Zybia to spawn a Neophyte hybrid. That's pretty cool. It was a little unclear. Like, we all knew what it did, but being unclear is annoying. Shop, everyone loves to see this. New shop product, daily coin stack. Get it once per day by either watching an ad or paying 25 Blackstone. Watching an ad, that is so good. Like, depending on how much gold you're gonna get, extra gold is always nice. Every day you should get around like 10,000 if you're high up in onslaught, salvage runs. So this is good. Requisition order shipments offers now appear on a daily basis outside of the Departmental Minitorium section. I don't know what this is, but okay. Departmental Minitorium now includes offers centered around ability badges. Okay. Let's be honest about this. Like, is this an increase in accessibility to the badges? Yes. But when I was saying there's no direct access to badges, this is not what I meant. Like, I didn't mean like, hey, let's be able to spend more money to get them, right? Okay, so it is what it is. It's a good thing, but it could have been significantly better. Coin packs now offer more coins per Blackstone and have had their prices tweaked. You really should not be spending Blackstone on coins. Coins you can build over time. Blackstone is significantly harder to do. So do not care about this, please. Like, it's really shouldn't be something you should concern yourself about. Shop daily deals no longer offer coin packs or requisition orders. That's good. I like that. That's really good. I like that. Balancing. Okay. Widen the brackets for tournament arena leaderboard rewards to accommodate an increase in number of players. This was long overdue. The game has been significantly more popular over the past few months with the release of Space Marine 2. I keep saying it. There are simply too many players for the tournament arena leaderboards to not be increased. Each daily battle pass mission now grants an additional reward of 1 munition, making machines of war primary abilities far more accessible. This is good. It is not enough because, like, okay, think of it this way. If you're doing raids, like if you're for raids and for other activities, what's gonna happen is, hey, the Galatian Relentless Dreadnought costs 3 to use. Biowar, if you're using it to trap bosses, that's gonna cost multiple munitions every single turn or every single raid to keep the boss in place. I wish this was like 2 or 3, but it is what it is. It is a net positive over having 0. To streamline rewards, we have removed the small amount of munitions from arena rewards as they were less visible and hard to obtain for many players. I don't know how I feel about this. Dude, come on. I don't like this change. This is the one change I don't like so far. So, okay, interesting. I don't want to stand too long on this. Reduce the number of coins needed to craft ability badges on orbs at the forge tier. Yeah, less coins, it's good. Uncommon price is 1,000, it's low enough. Legendary, it's kind of cut off, but it's 8,000 to 6,000. So it's less gold. It's gonna be... Oh, legendary orbs is like, whoa, that's like less than health. We take those, These are good changes. Economy improves. It's fine. Campaign drop system improvements. Okay, this is probably the most important part of the video. We've been listening closely to your feedback on recent changes to campaign drops and have made further adjustments to improve your experience. This is good. I want to see what they do. Now, the chances of getting a drop will start increasing after the just one missed drop for all campaign drops. Again, this seems extremely good on paper. I do not have data as to what the increase is, by how many percentage points it increases. This seems good, but if it turns out like, oh, the percentage points are actually negligible, then, you know, I don't know. To accommodate this change, we've adjusted the probabilities, ensuring that the new effective rates are the same or even better than before the update to 1.22. I want to say this is good. I want to say, hey, this is a net positive. It seems like it on paper. However, until the patch drops in game and we have a week and a reasonable sample size, there is no way of like objectively saying this is good. But on paper, this seems good. So I am excited to see this. This seems good. We've also greatly reduced the chances of a long bad luck streaks, meaning you'll see those much anticipated rewards much sooner than before, both compared to pre 1.22 and the 1.22 release. Again, this seems good. It seems good. I need to see it in-game. I need to have a feel for it. Battle, okay. Exemplar of Hate, Asmodai now chooses which Dark Angel attacks based on which can deal the most damage instead of choosing random Dark Angels. Now, this is interesting because of the fact that no other Dark Angel comes close to how much damage Asmodai deals. Especially against a Chaos enemy, Asmodai is going to deal 6 hits, and he can get a lot of buffs. He benefits most from his own buff. The other Dark Angels are not viable, so perhaps this will have some future implications for the 5th Dark Angels character. However, it's a nice quality of life increase. It doesn't make him meta in any way, shape, or form. But, you know, maybe the 5th Dark Angel character will be good, and who knows. Inspired to Greatness on Shi and Relentless March Makatep are aligned with other repair effects, meaning they can revive dead swarm members and remove effects like stun. That's good. That's a buff. We take those. A unit effect now stay on a unit if it is revived. I don't know what unit effects mean. I assume it's buffs and debuffs. Probably buffs, because revive is heal. I don't know what this is. I can't really comment on something I don't know. The reinforcement selection on survival and onslaught will now trigger when you control less than 5 characters. Sometimes you can have more than 5 characters from Resurrection with Rise of Restoration Isabella or Ambush Rate with Jinseer Cults. I guess this is future-proofing, so this is good. Like, it would be funny if you could just like get like a gazillion characters. AI for summons and abilities will now target and attack objects if no other enemy units are in range for an attack. objects. Interesting. This might have some implications for salvage runs. I like this. Units that occupy multiple hexes like Galatian are now damaged only once per unit instead of per hex if they receive damage from the fire hex effect. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, wait, this is actually quite interesting because in my testing, when I was using Galatian against the Avatar of Cain, I was noticing that Galatian will just get destroyed super duper fast. And maybe he was getting destroyed by just standing on multiple fire hexes every single turn. So this is interesting. I am excited to see how this like actually plays out. And maybe we're gonna get multiple multi-hex characters in the game soon. Who knows? Other miscellaneous stuff, there are bug fixes. I will not cover those because bug fixes should be universally appreciated. The game being less buggy, working as intended, is a net positive. You know, it is what it is. Now, I do think Snowprint did a good job. I'm gonna say they're cooked, right? I keep saying they cooked because all patch notes, I'm mostly content about everything. There is that one change that I do not like, and that is the to streamline rewards, we have removed a small amount of munitions from arena rewards, as they were less visible and hard to obtain for many players. I mean, they could have just kept it. It could have been fine. It's fine. You know, this is not a massive loss. This doesn't make the game significantly worse. I think this is a good patch. Some of the changes seem extremely good, especially the RNG Mercy system improvement. However, as I've said at the start of the video, I will be cautiously optimistic. I will not be shouting from the rooftops, this is good, this is good, this is insanely good. I need to see the game, okay? That's my approach. This seems good on paper. I am content with the patch notes. Now, we need to see how it actually affects the game. Thank you very much for watching the video. I really appreciate you doing so. My referral code is in the middle of the screen. If you want to enter it, you do get 100 Blackstone Shorts. Thank you very much for watching the video once again. Have a good day and stay safe.